Good evening. Welcome to Reading Things with a Southern Accent 2020, episode number 48. My name is Murph, and it is Saturday, May the 16th of the year 2020. Who we got here tonight? Bree, I see an empty chair. I have to build the anticipation, Bree. Leave that right like it is. It was a beautiful day here in Pam, Dad, the producer. Bree. Hi, Bree. It's a beautiful day here in Summit County, Colorado. My thermometer got up to 59 or 60. I think it was 60. They're saying it's supposed to be in the high 60s tomorrow. It's a beautiful, beautiful time of year here in the mountains. It's Saturday, so this is usually our... I feel like I'm dark. Strange. It's usually our last episode for the week when we skip Sunday and then we come back on Monday. However, I have to tell you, on Monday, I have to drive to Denver in the afternoon, so Monday is not going to happen. We're going to take 2 days off this week, start back up on Tuesday. So if you are a vehement watcher of Reading Things with a Southern Accent 2020, Monday's not going to happen. Didn't watch much news today. I did a lot of picking up, cleaning up, hanging out, doing some work around the house. Did some work here in the office. And so I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to the news. I can tell you that Fred Willard passed away. Fred Willard from Spinal Tap, from... what was that other? I think he was in A Mighty Wind. Funny guy. Fred Willard passed away. Not from the COVID, from what I understand. Tim, go grab a beer. You have plenty of time. And then I did see on some posts from my Philadelphia friends that Ocean City opened up to social distancing parameters this weekend, but it looked a little crazy from some camera shots that I saw. There was a bunch of people on the boardwalk there in Ocean City, and I can only imagine that the seagulls were very, very happy to see everyone back walking around with their curly fries in their hands. All right, so we are closing out. I did not fold this right, and it makes me crazy, but I'm just going to go with it. Closing out Dr. Seuss week with the book that put him on the map. Do you know what that book is? My lighting is good. Thank you, Father. Watching you while driving. Pam, that is dangerous. I hope Keith is driving. Please do not wreck the car. I would be sad. The book that put Theodore Geisel on the map, also known as Dr. Seuss, is definitely The Cat in the Hat. The Cat in the Hat was written and illustrated by Dr. Seuss and published first in 1957. The story centers on a tall, anthropomorphic cat who wears a red and white striped hat and red bow tie. Can you tell me what anthropomorphic means? Because I think I know what it means, but I couldn't tell you what the definition was. I really couldn't. Geisel created the book in response to a debate. This is a little bit of education here, a little bit of trivia. To a debate in the United States about literacy in early childhood and the ineffectiveness of traditional primers such as those featuring Dick and Jane. Geisel was asked to write a more entertaining primer by William Spalding, who he had met during World War II and was then the director of the education of Houghton Mifflin. So, there's that. Geisel, Dr. Seuss, gave varying accounts of how he created the Cat in the Hat, but in the version he told most often, he was so frustrated with the word list from which he could choose to write his story that he decided to scan the list and create a story based on the first 2 rhyming words he found. The words he found were cat and hat. And the rest is, as they say, history. 3 years after its debut, the book had already sold over 1 million copies, and in 2001, Publishers Weekly listed the book at number 9 on its list of best-selling children's books of all times. It was also made into a movie in 2003, starring Mike Myers as the Cat in the Hat. A little bit of history. Dr. Seuss's book, which I think was published in 1947, of Horton Hatches the Egg, or Horton Hatches an Egg, only sold about 5,000, between 5,000 and 6,000 copies. So to have the Cat in the Hat in 3 years sell in its first year, 1 million copies. All right, without any further blabbering from me, here we go. We're gonna try this. I don't know if this is if this is gonna be Fox and Socks difficult, or if this is gonna be green eggs and ham. Hopefully it's green eggs and ham. Guillaume! I love it when the Spaniards are here. Hello, Lindsay. Lindsay, I answered your question the other day. Your question was it always the same illustrator? And what I have found is that Dr. Seuss wrote and illustrated his own books 44 times. So he wrote and illustrated 44 books. He's credited with writing 60 children's books, but those other 16 books he wrote under a different pen name and had other people illustrate them, one of those people being a man by the name of Roy McKee. The pen name, the other pen name, was Theo Lesigue, which is Geisel spelled backwards. Glad you tuned in, because I've been waiting to tell you that all week. Here we go. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. So we sat in the house all that cold, wet day. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two. And I said, how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house. We did nothing at all. So all we could do was to sit. And we did not like it, not one little bit. Boop. And then we heard, and then something went bump. And that bump made us jump. We looked, then we saw him step in on the mat. We looked and we saw him, the Cat in the Hat. And he said to us, why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun that is funny. I know some good games we could play, said the cat. I know some new tricks, said the Cat in the Hat. A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. Then Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day. But our fish said, no. The fish is the voice of reason in this story. Our fish said, no, make that cat go away. Tell that Cat in the Hat you do not want to play. He should not be here. He should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out. Now, Have no fear, said the cat. My tricks are not bad, said the Cat in the Hat. Why, we can have lots of good fun, if you wish, with a game that I call Up, Up, Up with a Fish. Put me down, said the fish. This is no fun at all. Put me down, said the fish. I do not wish to fall. Have no fear, said the cat. I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high as I stand on a ball, with a book in one hand and a cup on my hat. But that is not all I can do, said the cat. Look at me now, said the cat. With a cup and a cake on the top of my hat, I can hold up 2 books, I can hold up the fish, and a little toy ship. I said ship with a P. And some milk on a dish. And look, I can hop up and down on the ball, but that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. Look at me now. It is fun to have fun, but you have to know how. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake. I can hold up these books and the fish on a rake. I can hold the toy ship and a little toy man, and look with my tail, I can hold a red fan. I can fan with the fan as I hop on the ball, but that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. That is what the cat said. Then he fell on his head. He came down with a bump from up there on the ball, and Sally and I, we saw all the things fall. And our fish came down too. He fell into a pot. He said, do I like this? Oh no, I do not. This is not a good game, said our fish as he lit. No, I do not like it, not one little bit. Now look what you did, said the fish to the cat. Now look at this house. Look at this. Look at that. You sank our toy ship. Sank it deep in the cake. You shook up our house, and you bent our new rake. You should not be here when our mother is not. You get out of this house, said the fish in the pot. But I like to be here. Oh, I like it a lot, said the Cat in the Hat to the fish in the pot. I will not go away. I do not wish to go. And so, said the Cat in the Hat, so, I will show you another good game that I know. And then he ran out. And then, fast as a fox, the Cat in the Hat came back in with a box. A big red wood box. It was shut with a hook. Now look at this trick, said the cat. Take a look. Then he got up on top with the tip of his hat. I call this game fun in a box, said the cat. In this box are 2 things. I will show to you now. You will like these 2 things, said the cat with a bow. I will pick up the hook, you will see something new. 2 things, and I call them thing 1 and thing 2. These things will not bite you, they want to have fun. Then out of the box came thing 2 and thing 1. As they ran to us fast, they said, how do you do? Would you like to shake hands with thing 1 and thing 2? And Sally and I did not know what to do, so we had to shake hands with thing 1 and thing 2. We shook their 2 hands, but our fish said, no, those things should not be in this house. Make them go. They should not be here when your mother is out. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. Have no fear, little fish, said the Cat in the Hat. These things are good things, and he gave them a pat. They are tame, oh so tame. They have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet day. Now here is a game that they like, said the cat. They like to fly kites, said the Cat in the Hat. No, not in the house, said the fish in the pot. They should not fly kites in a house, they should not. Oh, the things they will bump Oh, the things they will hit. I do not like it, not one little bit. Then Sally and I saw them run down the hall. We saw those two things bump their kites on the wall. Bump, thump, thump, bump. Sounds like a car from the 80s. Down the wall in the hall. Thing 2 and thing 1, they ran up, they ran down. On the string of one kite, we saw Mother's new gown. Her gown with the dots that are pink, white, and red. Then we saw one kite on the head of her bed. Then those things ran about with big jumps, bumps, and kicks, and with hops and big thumps, and all kinds of bad tricks. And I said, I do not like the way that they play. If Mother could see this, oh, what would she say? Tim. Put the beer down, Tim. Then our fish said, look, look. And our fish shook with fear. Your mother is on her way home. Do you hear? Oh, what will she do to us? What will she say? Oh, she will not like it to find us this way. So do something fast, said the fish. Do you hear? I saw her, your mother. Your mother is near. So as fast as you can, think of something to do. You will have to get rid of thing 1 and thing 2. This is a long one. So as fast as I could, I went after my net. And I said with my net, I can get them, I bet. I bet with my net I can get those things yet. Then I let down my net. It came down with a plop. And I had them at last. Those two things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, now you do as I say. You pack up those things and you take them away. Oh dear, said the cat, you did not like our game. Oh dear, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Then he shut up the things in the box with the hook, and the cat went away with a sad kind of look. That is good, said the fish. He has gone away. Yes, but your mother will come. She will find this big mess. This mess is so big and so deep and so tall. We cannot pick it up. There is no way at all. And then, who was back in the house? Why, the cat. Have no fear of this mess, said the cat in the hat. I always pick up all my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know. And then we saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake and the rake and the gown and the milk and the strings and the book and the dish and the fan and the cup and the ship and the fish. And he put them away and he said, that is that. And then he was gone with the tip of his hat. Then our mother came in and she said to us too, did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do? And Sally and I did not know what to say. Should we tell her the things that went on there that day? Should we tell her about it? Now what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you? The end. That is The Cat in the Hat. Published originally in 1957. The book that put Theodore Ted Geisel, Dr. Seuss, on the map. Who do we got? Bunch of kids are here. Nice to see you. Blah, 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 blah. Tim, hope you got your beer. Guillaume is here. Kelly Bear. Hi, Kelly Bear. We shall digress. What does that mean? Keith is watching. Keith, how are you watching? And Pam's watching, and someone is driving the car. This is dangerous. Anthropomorphic human-like qualities given to non-human. Perfect. That sounds good. Your grandmother stole my phone. Okay. Couldn't find my phone. Grandma swiped it. Okay. Howdy, dear. Hello, producer. M.A. Hope you are well. I don't know where the heck you are. Last time I checked, you were in like Washington, D.C. area. It is fun to have fun. Okay, so as I said earlier in the show, we take Sundays off. This week we are taking Monday off. We will return Tuesday with more Dr. Seuss. I have Hop on Pop, The Butter Battle Book, which I have never read, Thidwick the Big-Hearted Moose, also, which I have never read, Sneetches and Other Stories, and we are going to finish our Dr. Seuss time with Oh, the Places You'll Go, because everyone thinks that that's a clever book to buy for graduates, and it is that time of year. So, next week, we will pick up with more Dr. Seuss. And that's going to do it for me tonight. I'm going to go in the house and hopefully find something to eat and be on my way. Any last questions? Do Sunday and take off Monday. I don't want to do that. I might. No. Taking off Sunday and Monday. Taking 2 days off. Exhausting to read, isn't it? Ha ha. I know. As a Grammy. Grammy Pammy. Reading to a 3-year-old. That's funny. Got it. You guys are home now. Good. I don't want any... Kane? Hi, Kane. Jim Wortham. Hello, all my friends. All right, that's going to do it for me. Any last questions? Anything at all? Ask me anything. This is AMA right here. Anything? I got a like. Okay. Good night, kids. Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe out there. Please practice your social distancing. And as always, wash your hands. Good night.